Hey everyone, it's me, C. Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be continuing the Fire Emblem character showcases, this time with a character that originally debuted in Fire Emblem Heroes, Veronica. But of course, as always, before we do start, feel free to subscribe if you do enjoy my content. We shot up a lot of subscribers since my previous recordings. And we are about 11 away now from 100 subscribers, so I thank you all so much for the support. It does mean a lot to me, so maybe soon we'll get to 100, and I do have a special video planned for that, so I hope you all are looking forward to it when we do get there. Also, as usual, I have links in the description to my other social media, so you can find me there. Anyways, with all my usual intro spiel out of the way, let's talk about Veronica. Let me find her on the thing, and then we'll get going. Okay, so Veronica, I think I've said this before in like my Should You Summon video for the Fire Emblem characters. She is basically like the predecessor of today's Amity units, in a sense, kind of like what Belina is. So they function more or less on low HP to get the most out of their damage. This is basically set in stone because Veronica's S1 will do more damage if her HP is really low. And she gets more damage if she is able to activate her last destruction ability, which basically lets her do that much damage at that low HP. Excuse me. And usually with Veronica, you don't use her S2, Nosferatu. You don't really use that because you're going to be getting out of that HP range that you want to be to nuke with her S1. So it's mostly just a get out of jail free card in case something happens and you need to be in a more safer position. That's the only reason why I usually use this one. I don't really use it unless it's like, say, orbs for Cayenne, which today will be Cayenne centric because, well, there's no Shadow Dominion content, so I can't exactly show her off in anything besides Cayenne, and Thor's not currently available, so I can't do that either. So we're getting Cayenne today. But this also kind of solidifies her into Cheese. She is basically a walking nuke in Shadow, which makes her prime for Cheese. Now, if we go into my kit, if you are familiar with Veronica Cheese, this kit will look very familiar. This is the Veronica Cheese kit. So let's go over everything one by one. So, as usual, I have an 8 MUB Shadow Wand. So, there's that. And for Dragon, you can use either Cat or Arsene. For Cheese purposes, I'll explain later. You'll want to use Cat over Arsene, but I have cleared with Arsene doing the Cheese. But since I'll be doing a normal Cayenne as well, I'm going to put Arsene on because it's just better that way. Now, my entire kit here is Cheese-oriented. It is strictly Cheese-oriented. This can work as a normal set for her. I've cleared Cayenne plenty of times using this set, so it is perfectly applicable in a normal setting. So as you can see, the common theme here is mostly double buffs. This is so she can get as much damage as possible, so she can nuke with her S1, which is her main priority. And of course, 1 skill damage, because she is a wand and she does skill damage. and poison, because poison right now is a lot more common than Shadow Blight. And my 2 shared skills, these are for cheese purposes, but you can switch them out for anything else you want, say like Agito skill, because it does have that attack rate up. So today, for this, I am using T-Hope and Patia's shared skill for double buff shenanigans. Though usually in Mkai you run with a Patia, so that's not really that big of an issue to get those double buffs going. This is mostly to help yourself get that up. Now let's go over the backline. This is the cheese backline. This cheese set can be used in normal gameplay if you're doing co-op with her, so it can translate over fine, and if you want, you can change things up a little bit to make it more to your play style if you're not going to play the user for cheese. But this is what I'm using, of course. Let's go over everything. Yasu is here because he has that strength 10%, but you can substitute any blade. You just want that strength for Veronica. Seimei is mostly here because of cheese and the Overdrive Punisher and the Gauge Excel. That's the only reason why he's here. And if you want to try that and you do not have Seimei, and if you've been playing the game for a long time, since October, November 2019, and you participated in the Mega Man event and befriended Mega Man, you can use Mega Man instead as an alternative. And for the final slot, either Halloween Mim or Valentines Melody, because they both have the same co-ability, and that co-ability is super, super important for cheese. As always, I will leave the kit in the description, because, you know, sometimes people just want the kit and don't want to hear me blab about it, so I like to accommodate everybody. So, without further ado, we're going to do a normal Mkai, so I'll see you all in a bit when I get a room ready.
I will be your extinction.
Alright, typically, Veronica likes to take that first hit so she can get down to low HP, because that's where she likes to be, to maximize her damage. Ah, shit! Gotta move! I am playing very risky today, which is usually not smart. Thank you. This is the only time I ever use Nosferatu for this, because it does have a nice AoE. We got 2 orbs up here we need to take care of. Ah, fuck! Someone's not baiting! Nice, we got most, if not all, the spheres gone. Universal Annihilation. This is the one where we just stay in, so I am not concerned. Alright, this is the one where we need to get out. Here we go. Ah, fuck! There we go. And I got grabbed because I'm long range. Usually Grace gets grabbed, so this is very rare. I think that was 1,000,000 damage, I just couldn't see. Alright, I gotta get out of the ring. This? Okay, thank God. That was not bad. Somebody dispel, please. Thank you. if I can get my S1. See, Veronica just nukes that shit. Alright, this is fine. Alright, time to use my Arsene. Yeah! Arsene does redonk-a-donk damage. Alright, I'm going up here.
Happy now? Yep. I'll shut you out.
Yeah, somebody's not baiting correctly. Well, I'm just literally standing here. Okay, I am safe. Somebody please dispel, thank you. I'm trying not to die over here.
I'll shut you out. Happy now? I'll shut you out.
There we go.
Behold the path of evolution.
Somebody dispel, I can't do anything. That's taken care of. Okay, I will take care of these. Got 2 out. That's what I like using Nosferatu for. That's the only reason I ever use it in this fight. Is for that alone. Just to get rid of those damn spears, because they can get really annoying if Kai runs into them, as we've already seen. Oh, I did it! Yeah, Veronica just told him to shut up!
Done already? How disappointing.
That was great. That was great. That was very nice. That was very, very nice. Anyways, we aren't done yet. As I've mentioned before, we have a cheese strat to show off. I'm going to take it away for my pre-recorded footage, so take it away, future me. Hi everyone, it's Post C here. I'm going to be explaining Mkai Cheese because I can't explain it live, so I'm doing this post-recording. So let's just wait for the footage to come up and I will explain what I am doing for this. If it will load, come on, come on. Alright, first, right off the bat, the 3 Veronicas go up and then do Glep Nest. And then, typically, you're supposed to run to the side. I didn't on that one, but then you're supposed to double buff at the top. And then go to the bottom right, and then double buff again. And then finally use Glep Nest again for a nuke. We almost got it right there. We were a little off on that. But we pretty much got it. That's the clean run that I had with Mkai Cheese. Mkai Cheese is very, very hard to do because you need a team of 4 people that know exactly what they're doing, especially with all cheeses, to do everything that is seen there. It is very highly coordinated, and if you don't have certain co-abilities or anything like that, then you could have a dead run on your hands, or your run could be screwed up. I think the next clip I'm going to show is a clean run. We'll see how that is, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. This is the second run we did, that I did. This is the more screwed up run, per se. But we still got a clear in the end. This is just mostly like, hey, yeah, we screwed up on this, so this does give me a little bit more time to talk about this. I mostly play Veronica for this cheese, so that's why I know so much about the patterns for Veronica. A few common mistakes I see in this cheese are Veronica's not using Gluttness at the right time to make sure they get into red health, because that's what you want to do. And another big mistake that I see a lot is the timing is off on the, how do I say this? On the second Gluttness, I see people do it too early, when you're only supposed to do it after the double buffs come out. But if you do fail to nuke Cayenne at the beginning, you can fall back on your dragon, so that is a little bit of a plus. And they're usually able to help you get the job done, especially like, say, Arsene, because he has that big nuke. Alright, there's that clear. I will also be showing a picture of the Mitsuba set in case you want to know what the Mitsuba set is. I don't know anything about the Mitsuba set, so that is something I'm just not aware of, unfortunately. But I think this footage is almost over. So as soon as the transition comes up, I will take it away over to me giving my final thoughts and conclusions. And now back to present day me recording this stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but I do hope you enjoyed the 2 cheese runs I showed off. Hopefully my explanation over the cheese was in depth enough for you all to understand it. So if I was going a little too fast with my explanation, that's just because I had limited time to explain a 19-second run. So that's probably why you might be confused. But anyways, I'm gonna do my final thoughts and the closing as I usually do. So my final thoughts, I love playing Veronica. She's just really fun. I love nuking with her. She does need assistance in the form of, like, say, Grace, and you need a coordinated team that knows that Veronica isn't like Belina and needs to have her HP lowered through Cayenne's attacks. So she does take a little bit of cooperation to use effectively on a team. But when you do get to use her effectively on a team, she is really, really great. She is super, super fun. And I just love using her. She's one of my mains in Shadow for good reason. So, if you do have her, I do suggest giving her a try. She can remind you a little bit of Belina, just without, like, the Dragon Drive stuff. So, keep that in mind. But I do strongly suggest trying her out. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.